I feel like a pitfall of that, especially in my generation, Baba, is that so we have all of these options, whether it be through careers, whether it be partner, whatever it is. But most of the time, we have this perception that we make the choices from these options, they're independent choices. But when we look at it from the outside, there's a lot that's actually controlling those choices. For example, social media, algorithms even are kind of designed to, influence your choices. And then when we look, I guess, a kind of shared generational perspective is even social norms as well. That was, I feel, more prevalent in your time because of the strength of community. So oftentimes then I wonder, when we're trying to align this with our personal value, are we actually choosing freely, or are we merely selecting options that have already been designed by others?
You're right, because end of the day, when we grow up, so we have the influence of our society, parenting, peer group, friends, schooling, teachers, all the experiences we had in our life, of course, they influence our choices, our worldview, our liking and disliking. And when we set out any ambition or targets, some of them, they are kind of envisaged through the lens of those external influences. But I think when the awareness kicks in from the age of 18 to 24, some people do understand or start to understand themselves and can align the things or the projects or the desires they have to their real core. But again, the real core can be still, of course, the lens would still be somehow influenced by the experience one has. But as long as the deliberate due diligence is done, that the choices I'm making are for my type of person. Because, even when I was a student, I do remember that. I had some friends who would choose even the subjects they'll choose, and you would know that as well, or university they'll choose, or what they want to do, would be quite they would go through a process of deliberation and understanding, and they were very clear that that's what they wanted to do, or the type of books they'll read, or the magazine or the newspaper they'll read, or the ideology they'll have, the political party they'll follow. So they'll be quite individualistic in their choices. So from that point of view, there are, of course, people kind of clear that biased lens, start to clearing it up from very early on. Then those people who have cleared it, external influences, and chose from their internal value system, they don't regret.
I think mental clarity obviously is kind of the crucial step one needs to take to achieve that.